It was the most terrifying part of the movie for me because like later on, suddenly the old lady was just under her skirt.
Yeah, it was just like that.
Yeah, you knew that the old lady was there
And it physically harmed her.
and it physically harmed her.
It was maybe just a pinch or something, but she went like,
Yeah.
ow. So at that point, like, she knew it could actually touch her. So, ugh.
Hello friends, it's Geoff.
And I'm Ben.
Welcome back to another episode of Geoff and Ben. If you'd like to see this full video, it's also available on our YouTube channel called Geek. Come visit Geek for some hand-rolled and wasabi hot takes.
And if you want to hear our hauntingly scary voices, check out our Spotify on the Geoff and Ben.
Yes, Geoff and Ben, for people who prefer listening over watching videos, we're going to be releasing a new episode every Saturday.
So you should watch us so you can be with us in spirit, which sounds better than saying be with us in ghost. That doesn't make sense. Okay.
We're going to be talking about The Conjuring, The Last Rites. This is the last movie from the Conjuring world.
Yes, that's why it's called Last Rites.
The Last Rites.
So, lights, camera, let's roll.
Okay, anyway, let's jump right into it. Ben, what do you like about this film?
Okay, so I think I've seen all of the Conjuring movies, but some stuff is like very vague. But for this last movie, I kind of like the fact that we saw some evidences from the past movies. Like there were some little cameos. This is a standalone movie. You don't need to watch like the other previous stuff. But it's cool. Like, oh, I recognize that person from the first Conjuring movie, and then like. I forgot, but the father guy, the priest, was actually in the previous movie, stuff like that. So it's kind of a cool ending recap for everything, because again, this is the final movie. So I enjoyed that. But of course, as a whole, as a horror movie, this was a pretty good one, because like when we were watching it, we were so scared. It's the dumb jump scares and the music and the rising tension and the fact like, what the X is gonna happen next?
Well, they're very known for their jump scares. I think this is something that we see in all the Conjuring movies, yes.
Just enjoy the roller coaster of, I'm so scared. They're like, yeah, I feel really scared. I can't scared again. I'm feeling good. No. like that. Okay, so how about you? Did you enjoy this movie?
I really, really enjoyed this film. I think it does what it's supposed to. I mean, at least what they intended to do, which is to scare you. The thing about this movie is you know that something is coming, but you can't help but be scared anyway. You're just like, oh my gosh, it's gonna come, but like you have an idea that they're gonna jump scare you, but you just kind of don't know what to do about it anyway, so you just get scared.
Yeah, holy cow, that's so stupid. Like the scary face that we have from like one of the ghosts.
Oh my gosh, there's so many scary things about this film. I just kept telling Ben that, wow, everything in the handbook to like scare you. They're using storms, they're using dolls, they're using like dark corners in the room.
The dark, it's such a given, like the whole shadowy corridor.
Yeah,
like something is gonna come out.
I really, really like a lot of stuff about this film, but if I had to zero in on something, probably the fact that they were able to tie up previous Conjuring films by using some of the stories.
Oh no, not the Annabelle thing.
Yeah, because
we're gonna discuss that.
Because in this film, which again, this is a spoiler film, okay? The mirror.
Always mention that.
The mirror is something that existed from the very beginning of the career of Lorraine and Ed, even before Judy was born, and they were able to kind of loop that story from the very beginning, and like create like a concluding story for like what happened like years later and how it connects,
Yeah.
So it's very interesting, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, we're gonna be talking about a lot of the stuff we like, but let's move on to, the stuff that we actually didn't like about the film, which is, I don't really think there are many, but anyway, Ben, what did you not like about this film?
We got bad stuff for me again.
For you.
Yeah. Because at the start, it's like two separate stories. Like one is like all about the Warrens with the birth of Judy, and like there's a whole sequence. All of a sudden, it's like the Smurl family, like how they got the cursed mirror and stuff. And like these things were happening concurrently. And I'm sorry, after there's a little too much of they don't intersect until later.
Right.
And it kind of went on for too long. Because there were like some stretches where it's like, like idyllic family life, and like the whole birthday party where the guy is trying to propose and stuff like that. They're like, oh, it's so cutesy, and like, no, I don't want the cutesy, I want the scary parts.
They did add a bunch of like cutesy stuff, the fiance and the Judy dynamic, right?
Like, what do we? I mean, like, sure, why not? It's like, it's to tie up the story together where they're going to their next life and how they bring in the new guy into the Warren family fold. But come on.
But before I complete your thought, I just can't help but think that would you even be? I mean, assuming you guys were the guy, would you really want to be connected with somebody who can see demonic entities and spirits? Your life is gonna be just chock full of like super normal experiences.
I feel like the guy, Tony, who by the way was Archangel in X-Men, the one with Apocalypse. Anyway, I was surprised about that. Yeah. Anyway, I think the guy Tony, he's okay with supernatural because he related this incident that happened in his life, where the gun, because he was a cop, the gun was gonna kill him already, but it went click
because something happened with one of the gun rounds. It malfunctioned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at that point, I think he kind of believed slightly in a higher power because it saved his life.
Yeah, he could have just died.
So I feel like he might have accepted the whole weirdness that's happening.
But it's not exactly.
Family. It's not the same. It's not the same. Yeah, not like oh my god, there's like a hand coming into you like that, or like oh my god, the mirror is like something's over there, and like it's different. It's different.
It's different. Yeah. A higher power is different from like the Warren family being tormented by demonic entities. That's a completely different area. Yeah.
Can we say instead of a higher power, it's a lower power? So that stuff, like the whole beginning, it kind of slows stuff down until, of course, their plot lines intersect, and then now the big stuff starts happening.
So specifically, what you didn't like about the film is the whole fiance and Judy dynamic, basically.
I think they kind of stretched it out for way too long. There's like the whole girl being confirmed here. She had a confirmation ceremony. Like we had to see it just so that they can gift her the mirror. Like that kind of went on too long, and like that. Last thing I kind of not liked so much about the Warren family is if this movie is going to stand alone, please explain why the room of cursed objects is safe. Like, did they put like some magical charms around it?
I'm not aware of that, but it's possible they may have explained it in previous films, but we also don't know.
I know, but if this movie is like, it does stand alone as it is, but please just give an explanation. They could have given like a one-sentence explanation when they were like touring the house room of the scary stuff.
Right.
Yeah. How about you? What did you not like about
as with most horror films, there are always inaccuracies with the plots. Because it's a horror film, it's supernatural, and obviously the writers have to justify like everything that's happening. I found it weird that Annabelle would keep appearing every time Judy would have like certain visions. Oh. Because first of all, Annabelle was already contained in the box.
Yeah.
So the assumption was, is that really Annabelle or something else? I had to justify it for myself because I had to make a reason like why they keep saying Annabelle. Perhaps it's just the demon using Annabelle as, a way to scare Judy. It wasn't actually Annabelle.
Yeah, it was the Annabelle spirit thing. I feel like it was because this is the last movie, and ever since the first, maybe the second, the first Conjuring movie, the face of the franchise was Annabelle. So this is your last time to say goodbye to her.
But if I would have to change something or improve something about this film is probably just more concluding explanations, because there were some open-ended details that I just wanted more of an explanation to.
Wait, I do want to add something again about like a detail that I didn't like.
All right, what did you like?
Like the demon, I don't think he was named this time. Usually they find the name of the demon.
The demon didn't even have like an actual presence. It was just using spirits as its vessel, right?
So they said that the demon was controlling or using the murderous guy. The one his wife who he murdered, and the mother.
Yeah, three of them. The guy with the axe, the old lady, which is the scariest, and also the wife, which is supposedly good, a good spirit.
But that's it. Like, we didn't even need to see the wife there. All she did was like say, What did she say? She said like,
She said like, like be quiet
yeah,
until she gets,
and then she
axe
got
in
like
the head.
axe in the head. That's it. She didn't do anything. The old grandmother-looking ghost was the one that was like the face of this movie, kind of the ugly face, comparable to Gladys from Weapons.
Right.
So that, like, for the sake of the story, we could have just taken the wife out. It could have just been like the murderous guy and the older lady.
Yeah, and another thing I didn't really like, or at least, I don't know, I'm saying this in a very lighter tone, okay? I don't like super dislike it, but it's something that I feel like could have had more explanation.
Yeah.
Throughout the life of Judy, she was being tormented by this demon since she was a kid, and the assumption is this demon has just been following her around, and all she's been doing is just ignoring this demon.
What was the saying? Something has lost her locket in her pocket.
Yeah, she kind of has this rhyme to kind of like a chant just to kind of calm herself down. I don't know. It's just so odd because the demon went out of its way to like use a family.
Oh, that was a discrepancy.
It was a discrepancy for me because it already had access to Judy, but it had to lure Judy in another state.
I think the explanation there was the demon first first got in touch with Judy when in utero, because
In utero, yeah. When the mother touched the mirror.
Yeah. So
Right.
the demon probably saw, ooh, look, like a fresh, innocent soul. I would love to have this.
Right, and
like
it got
that.
fixated on her. The demon just never forgot about her, right?
Yeah. And then like it lost power because it had nobody to control or whatever.
Right.
So only when the Smurl family got access to the mirror, that's when it caused all the fear and it gave it power, and that was enough power for it to reach out to Judy and affect her.
The writers, at least, I think they were trying to justify that the demon's power comes from fear, which it got from the Smurl family.
Yeah.
Which is probably why it had enough power to like kill the priest.
Yeah, that was such a weird thing. Like the priest was in I guess it's a holy place because that's where the
that place was like full of crosses and like it should have been like strong enough to deter the demon, not unless if the demon was using that much energy, which I think is a waste. If the demon just really wanted Judy, then in there it could have just possessed Judy already. End of the story. Yeah,
though it was like states and states away.
Yeah,
the priest did have to travel to Pennsylvania, I think, just to find.
I don't think that distance was an issue for the demon because I don't really know how it is in this.
No, it's true because he was able to affect her in the original area where she was like doing the wedding dress and stuff. So.
Yeah, like a distance was not really a factor here that they stopped the demon, as long as there were mirrors or within like the vicinity it could travel, something. Yeah,
maybe. So just okay.
But anyway, moving on to our next question, which I've been asking Ben. What, Ben, do you think is the scariest part of the film for you?
For me, okay, because I don't usually watch movie trailers because like I feel like they spoil some scenes and whatever. But I did see the part where the possessed doll was like walking around and it scared the little girl. So when you're watching the movie, so the scene started playing out. The doll was moving. It turns around. It's sort of like whatever. But the trailer did not show the scary part where it showed like the face of the old lady. Like it was like it's so creepy. So when watching the movie, I wasn't expecting to see that at all. So when I saw it, I really got scared. So that part scared me.
This was also the first. This is the first jump scare, or at least the first appearance of the grandmother figure.
Yeah,
right.
Other times it was just like the hand, like it's like moving out and like.
Honestly, that was so creepy. Yeah, but I was so creeped out by a lot of scenes.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a jump scare. Actually, technically, it is. It's like you're suddenly.
It is a jump scare, yeah.
Oh god, I got shivers. How about you? What's the part that scared you?
What really scared me the most is when she was trying on her wedding dress because she was surrounded by mirrors. And the moment she was in there, I already knew that something bad was going to happen. Because the whole plot of the story a lot of it was revolving around mirrors. And that entire room is just mirrors. I just kept whispering to myself, like, girl, get out of there. Don't be stupid, get out of there. You're surrounded by mirrors.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Like, she knew something was happening. Go open the door. And
It was the most terrifying part of the movie for me because like later on, suddenly the old lady was just under her skirt.
yeah, it was just like that.
Yeah, you knew that the old lady was there and
It physically harmed her.
it physically harmed her.
It was maybe just a pinch or something, but she went like,
Yeah.
ow. So at that point, like, she knew it could actually touch her. So, ugh.
Yeah, it had enough power to like do some physical harm. So I guess that's the most scariest part. Anyway, I guess we're gonna give a review, a rating for this film, 1 to 10 as usual. Then you start. What would you rate this film? Yeah.
Okay. Because, like, when I'm watching the movie, I was like totally scared and stuff. But afterwards, yeah, just gather up all the fear and like throw it over there like that. So, as a horror movie, you know, I did enjoy. I had fun, but I can't rate it too high because of the just little bits of discrepancies,
Right.
like that. Like, come on, like you guys are like. You're so smart and you had like, experience, but no, you have to go to like a dark place by yourself with no help, or like, oh, like you hear a voice and you just follow it. Not, you know, they should know these things. These are paranormal people, whatever.
Right.
Anyway, so I guess I just give it. Wow, also pretty high, 8. Let's give it an 8. Yeah, it's still good. It's like watch it for fun and then take all the fear, like throw it away afterwards. What about you?
I think I would rate this film very high. I think I would give this a 9.
Ooh.
I was under the impression that the writers or the directors, they knew exactly what they were doing. They used everything in the handbook to scare us. Everything in the handbook to scare us. They used rain. They used the whole carousel spinning thing. They used toys.
always there.
They used darkness. They used like weird sounds. They used doppelganger to like double as the mom's voice. The part where like she was in the Smurl family, the wife was using a phone and then the cord was pulled.
Yeah.
That was so scary.
It was so scary. I was
yeah.
worried about like, if you turn on the light, what if you're gonna see something there?
Yeah.
No.
But the writers decided like, no, let's not show them anything. Let's like build on the tension.
But it was scary.
I was so scared. Like 80% of the film, I was just like, gripping the edge of my seat. I was just so scared. Yeah.
They had like the fake out stuff.
So I really, would highly recommend this film. It is so scary. It is so well written, and like the timing and everything is so good.
Watch it for Halloween.
People in the cinema were just, screaming. 9. I would give this a 9. So good. I guess that's it. Yeah.
Yes.
I guess that's
there's
it.
like stuff following you.
Yeah. Well,
Those are so creepy.
it was so creepy. And you guys, I don't know if you guys have seen, you should wait for the end credits because there are actually a bunch of stuff there.
Oh yeah. At the very end, there's like a last picture scene actually explaining why the movie was called the movie universe was called Conjuring, I think.
Apparently, this was based on real people, real life events, and they show pictures to back this up. It's some sort of American family, right?
Yeah.
There were even shows
The Warrens.
the Warrens. It's a real family.
And there's a bit of a disconnect when you see how Ed Warren looks like in real life versus the actor.
Well, of course, the actors look better, but anyway, I guess that's it. I'm Geoff.
And I'm Ben.
We'll see you again for other movie and sometimes series related topics.
Roll credits.
Right. Bye.
That's good.